Hey everyone, it's Hugo from Productrise, and in this video I want to show you a quick little update that we just pushed live to Productrise that can help you better focus on the right keywords and to optimize for organic shopping in Google. So as many of you know, Productrise is currently the only tool that really does a good job at tracking products in organic shopping. And so over time you can track hundreds of products and where they appear on Google's first page. So we don't just track if a product ranks number 9 or number 3, because without context, that doesn't really say that much. You need to know where a product actually appears on the page. Does it appear on top or does it appear on the bottom? And so that's why we track the page depth of where each product appears. And so you can see that even if a product, for example, this one is consistently ranking in the 3rd product carousel, as you can see here, that position on the page goes up and down depending on the rest of the search results. So this is super important to know, and I can just show you an example of what that might look like. So if I Google this keyword that we just looked at, the gaming mouse paracord cable, you can see 1, you can see 2, 3, and 4 product carousels. Now, whether you're ranking number 6 on the 4th carousel or number 2 on the 2nd carousel, that's super important because, not a lot of people are going to scroll all the way down to see you at the 4th carousel. And so that is what Productrise does really, really well. And that's what users enjoy. But they're not just tracking one keyword, they're tracking hundreds of keywords. And so what we just updated makes it a lot easier for users to narrow down on the queries, on the keywords that are most important to optimize for. And so specifically in the queries overview, where you manage your queries, where you can add them and delete them, you can see that we've added these columns. These columns with the data that you need to get a good grip on where your time is best spent. So the first one here shows the coverage of product carousels for that query. So in this case, on 99% of the times that we've tracked it, we have seen at least one product carousel. So this tells you if a keyword is actually worth optimizing for. So if I scroll down and look at an example, this query, air purifier cater rating high, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, it only shows a product carousel 16% of the time. So your time would be better spent optimizing for another keyword, because when it comes to organic shopping, you want to win the positions where you can actually rank on top in the product carousels. Then the second column shows you the average number of product carousels that shows up on this keyword. So if I look at this one, this query shows a product carousel 100% of the time, and on average it shows almost 3 product carousels. And so if I look at the insights here, I just want to show you what that might look like from our tracking point of view. So as you can see, in the last 7 days there were in fact 3 product carousels ranking, one at the top, one in the middle, one at the bottom, really consistently. Even though the positions of these carousels jumped around, you can expect at least 3 product carousels if you start to optimize for this keyword. In the example where there's only one product carousel ranking for a keyword and it's ranking somewhere at the bottom, then it might not make as much sense to spend time optimizing for that keyword. And that's where the last column comes in. This one shows you where on the first page the top product carousel is ranking on average. So in a lot of cases, in this one, for example, if you have 100% coverage and the highest ranking product carousel is number 1. So in this case, if you optimize for this keyword, you can actually take the number 1 spot right on top of the first page of Google by focusing on organic shopping, by optimizing your feed, by making sure your feed is up to speed, by making sure that your data to Google is in best shape. And so that's where this little star icon was added. We add this star icon to keywords where the coverage is above 80% and where the top carousel is actually ranking in the top 3 or higher consistently. And so you can actually sort your results with this star icon. So in this case, we're tracking 196 queries every single day. Well, this gives you an overview of what the most important keywords are. And so that was just shipped to all users right now. If you want to give this a spin for yourself, there's a free tier available where you can create an account, no credit card required. You can start playing around with this data, including everything I've just shown you in this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.